Hey everybody, welcome to ATC. It is ATC time. You know what it is. It's time to talk about what? About those comments. So I did the video on Simply Said, the main channel, about black women being evicted more than anyone else. Found that so very, very, very alarming, very disturbing. So let's go ahead and get to the comments. And I want to remember to read Michelle Otero. Michelle Otero, you play too much. Okay? I hope you're joking. We'll get to your comment, but I'm going to have to call you out. You play too much. On a serious note, some of the comments are one by Seven Brooks. Keep in mind, the article that I'm referring to is that what? Black women are evicted more than anyone else. A looming eviction crisis will make it worse. We're not out of the woods. Not hardly. Okay? And besides evictions, there's also talk of foreclosures. I've done videos, just one today, about even the mobile home park. Again, life is business. Just like Dusty's, one Dusty see what another Dusty's doing and Dustina and act accordingly, guess what? The same thing in business. That people, birds of a feather flock together. People in business, how this person is making money, guess what? Others will do the same thing. We've got people, word gets out, oh, the rent's going up. Everybody and their grandmother, rent's going up on the apartments, on the houses. Mortgages. I don't know how some people thought it was going to be a free lunch. There's no such thing as a free lunch. The same thing. Well, I didn't pay my mortgage. You got people calling up the bank now. What am I supposed to do? I'm not at work yet, back at work yet. Or I am back at work. However, I can't get caught up. I cannot get caught up. You want me to pay back how much? And then be current? Or you want a lump sum? It's not happening. And some people never got called back to work. So the Great Reset is a great nightmare. Anyway, on to some of the comments, and that's why I want us, life happens. We can't prepare for everything, but we can at least try and make the best effort. Expect the unexpected. I know some people get mad at me. They want to be all up in our comments and maybe up in my face if they could, to talk about, oh, you always talk about some money. I've got emails saying, you always talk about some money. Well, I can tell you what, honey, get without some money and see life gets funny. Am I a rich person? Hell to the no. But I'm saying we have to make decisions. We have to be very careful in our decision making. We have to be careful who we let in our lives. Because guess what? Things like this happen. Life can change in a heartbeat. So we're the most evicted. Let's get to some of the comments. Seven Brooks says, my sister married a man who already had 10 kids. Woo! Girl. And warrants for child support. He doesn't work because they garnish his wages. So he tries to open a bail bonding company. It didn't work out. So he tried being some kind of motivational speaker / pastor. Anyway, I know of at least 4 times they have been evicted with their 2 kids. From an upper middle class upbringing to living in near poverty. Because of her choice of husband. Tommy said he had 10 kids. I would have gone. I would be afraid, girl. He might look at you. He might look at you and you might pop up pregnant. I wouldn't be taking no chances. I really would not. Oh my gosh. Note to self, ladies, may not be wise to 10 kids and warrants for child support. That might have been the cue to go. I don't care. Oh, I think he's charming. He is so fine. But he's got a plan. Well, get that plan in action. Get those warrant stuff behind it. And then we can talk about it. Next, not. So, that right there. Because of what, Seven Brooks? Because of her choice of husband. Well, she ain't gonna die long. Well, you might die up under that bridge. And if it get too tough, don't be surprised some of these Dusty's married or not. They will desert you and go find some other chick. And a lot of them try to find women that don't have children too. That's a dust bucket's dream. A woman with no kids, a dust bucket's dream. Why, girl, you can take care of me. When things get hard, good luck, Buttercup. Unbelievable. So Miss Sincere says, I know nobody asked me, but I don't feel any sympathy for your sister or women like that. They are dust bunny. There are dust bunny black women. Wow. Show these black men tips and tricks on how to get over on other baby mamas. Oh my goodness. So if these women want to stand with them, they can fall with them. And I'm sorry to tell you, that's exactly what's going to happen. So much for stand by your man through thick and thin. Yeah, right. Be up under that bridge with your man. I think not. And the fact that you got some women trying to tell men on how to get over on the baby mamas, that's just really sad. Totally, totally sad. And 7 books not a finish. She's like, hey, I don't either, because she fully knew he had 10 children at age 29. And she thought she was better than the other 6 baby mamas because she got married. Girl, she married a liability. She married Senior TT. She married a liability. She's supporting him and their 2 kids, and initially she thought she had the prize because he's considered very good looking by society standards. Yeah, well, you know what's good? He might be good looking, but that bank account is negative looking. Warrants out for child support? I don't think so. Bye. Sort of bye Felicia, bye Brian, whatever his name is. Unbelievable. Wow. Here's some more drama. Lisa Quall said, similar situation with a cousin of mine, upper middle class upbringing, college degree, and due to dusty choices, the choices, didn't make it to law school as planned. Ended up divorced with 4 sons, all dusty felons and on disability. The ex-husband was a drug dealer and had multiple children with multiple baby mamas from the start. Oh, hell no. Even continued to impregnate a couple more during their former marriage. She was dependent on family to survive. So now you bringing your drama to somebody else's house. Now you're bringing your financial implication that you make because you chose a dust bucket drug dealer, baby mama popping, but you want somebody else to come and take on you and 4 kids to help them to survive. How did she get there? Was she born with 4 children? Oh, okay, your cousin of mine. Ah, her cousin. That's what she chose. That's the man she chose. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 7 books said yes because he doesn't work, but he eats eggs. They're going to take her this dust bucket. He has a place to stay that he doesn't pay for. Wow. We have different moms. They moved in with her mom. Her and her mom pay the rent. And those past evictions are in her name. All this stress because he's so fine. He married me. Where is it now? Where is that he can provide for me and the children he created? Not to be a Debbie Downer, I call it like it is. Hell, I need to lose 10 pounds, you know? But guess what? Choosing these dust buckets, these low performing men that are not providers, men that are morally bankrupt and financially bankrupt, that's why it's happening. You carry their seed. What do you think is going to happen? You think if he's a low performing man, what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to have his child and we're going to have a trust fund. Trust me, you're going to be for a lot of heartache. There will be no fun. Trust and believe that. As Wiseman said, wow, he damn near ruined her. But there were signs. Exactly. And S. Wiseman, people ignore the signs. All these dusty stories could be a new series on the ID Network. What did she say? Mrs. Hinch, the bed wench, unhinged the bed wench. My apologies, I'm butchering up your name. I'm so sorry. But yeah, instead of for my man, for my dusty. And Lisa Quell had Purple Love. Did she know he was a drug dealer? Yes. And That's what she got. That's what she got. That is what she got. Check this out. May Kay said there's more to the story. A lot of women allow their male family members and baby daddies to stay over. Yep, and that's when the horror begins. I've seen how women let their boyfriends visit, and the men come and stand outside with a group of dusties every day while the woman goes to work. I don't understand that. I've had a white landlord tell me he's worried of leasing to black women because they let men stay with them. Didn't Brown Foxy say when he had that video on Camden? Gonna make it hard for black women to get a lease. You think? He got into a physical altercation with the lady's boyfriends. Wait. May K, I know you playing. She said he got into a physical altercation with this lady's boyfriend when he refused to renew her lease. Like that was gonna help. Black women allow Dusties to lay up and live with them without paying rent. And that's another video I don't understand. Why are we doing this? That's going to be the next video called PID. What's PID? You want to charge your kids when they get out of high school some rent, but you got a dusty over here who's paying in dick. No, not acceptable behavior. PID. That's not acceptable behavior. It is not. But guess what? This is what happens. I mean, look at the irrational behavior. He gets into a physical altercation with the lady's boyfriend when he refused to renew her lease. What did he think was going to happen? The guy was going to go, well, gee, thanks for whipping my ass. That was a great beatdown that I enjoyed. Let me renew your lease. Dusties are dumb. They are dumb as the day is long. Dumb as the day is long. Okay, so that right there, she gets evicted. Probably can't use that guy as a rental for rental history. Decisions. Yes, Rhonda E. Men and women taking dusties, which leads to their eviction. That is so true. That is so true. Down to earth, so there are so many layers to uncover. Not vetted men in our community that tells a woman she's nothing without one. Multiple children with no dependable husband. Working low-paying jobs and not upskilling to prevent financial issues. Multiple streams of income, not depending on the government for anything, etc. There's so much to be said. Sometimes we're our own worst enemies. What you just said, and these past stories, this is how we get here. This is how we get here. Evicted more than anyone else. This is how we get here. Multiple children. No, a husband. They can't even get a dependable baby daddy. That's how we get there. And I'm speaking we as women, as black women. Low-paying jobs. Upskilling. Oh, no. No. They're more concerned about that dust bucket. More concerned about that dust bucket. Yes, don't ask us. I've seen men on occasion causing issues, knowing all the weight will be on the women is disgusting. Oh, yeah, they don't care. They do not care. And I experience this is true. I believe they like to see black women struggle. Why? That's what they do. They don't. Why do you think they get so crazy about these programs at Goldman Sachs? They're thinking, man, these women might start excelling. They want misery loves company. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. Oh yes. Penny Neuer Foyer says, me too. This piece of man my cousin, rest in peace, had told her if she tried to put him out, he was going down to the office to have her and, of course, her kids put out. I already saw that happen. I knew a lady who did that. And I mentioned in the prior video, she was on Facebook. Well, she caught the boyfriend cheating on Facebook. She was on Section A, and that actually put her into a new house. Put her into a new house well bit from the ground. She was on Section A while she was working. And he wasn't the children's father. You know, she had the kids. Well, 3 or 4 kids. I think 3. And then she met him later. He didn't work. She started checking his Facebook pages. He's trying to hook up while he's in her house and the kids from school. He just sitting there, ain't doing nothing. He was in his 20s. Ain't doing a darn thing. So, she somehow found out that he was messing around and I guess, messaging some other girls, what have you, and trying to meet up with them as he drove her car in her house. I mean, like a kept princess, like a kept man. He living a dream. Eating off the food from the taxpayers. She's going to work. He got her car and her house. They put her in a brand new house built from the ground. He living a dream. She put him out. And guess what he did? He really left. It wasn't a trash bag, but he had like some kind of cloth bag, like a drawstring. So pretty much it would say a cloth trash bag. He had nothing. Had his friends to come get him, and she, was telling me what happened. They got back together. You know what he did? Knowing she was on Section 8. I'm emotional. Get off your butt. Oh my God. So emotional. You know what he did? He went and turned her in. They have what's called a housing office or housing authority. And for those who don't know, the housing authority, that is the office that handles like Section 8, stuff like that. So they handle that. There is called, the housing authority. So they handle that. He contacted the housing authority and let them know how he was living there. Yeah. Here's what's sad. They got back together. He moved back in. Those people must work fast. I don't even know from what she was telling if he was there a month. Keep in mind, he's moved. They got back together maybe like a week or something. Let him back in. She said she got a letter. And letter said she had to move. So I'm thinking the way she talked, she must have lost her housing. I don't know if she lost. I didn't see the letter. She was telling me. So the letter said she had to move. So I'm assuming maybe she lost her housing. I don't know if it was that particular housing or she was off the program, period. But that's what he did. And when she got the letter, you want to know what's sad? He knew he had already called. He knew he called and ain't said a darn thing. And next thing you know, he was there when she got the letter. And it was like she started moving out. It was like, are you kidding me? So yeah, I got to move. Why? Decisions. Picking up dust buckets. Picking up dust buckets. Enlightened below, so I just watched the biography of Madam C.J. Walker's daughter. She was left $16 million. The company, several upscale brownstones. Wow. I mean, look at a brownstone today. And a mansion. And blew it all. The video says to me, it makes me wonder why Black people don't take care of business. And life is business. But now they're taking those dusties. Yes, EC, I agree. Also, I'm going to be honest, if I have a teenage boy that is causing a lot of trouble and is about their crime life, I'm cutting my losses short. That also gets them out of there. See, you got the seed of poverty D. You got the seed of poverty D. Harry Ape is saying it right. You cannot have anything with a man who refused to step up and do his share. So true. So very true. Dime Diamond says, excellent commentary. But this pandemic is bringing a lot of issues to the forefront. And many Black women are feeling the brunt of it due to their choices. We can't choose dust. It's true. You don't know what you got. This pandemic sure will show you. These women stay with a man to lay up with, and when it's time to pay the bills, the women are all alone. Boop! Exactly. It does not make sense. She will have to figure it out. They'll lay up with a man, yet when it's time to pay the bills, they're all alone. She lost everything. Where was her man at? She's a nurse. A mother with sons. Where's he at? I don't care if we're not together. You can pick up the phone and call him if you need something. Black women get evicted more than anyone else. Because where's the man you laying up with? Where is his check? How about we check this? He don't have one. And Girl on Fire 2.0, sad but true. And sometimes the truth hurts, but we have to acknowledge it so we can realize it and move on and make better decisions. She says this is a reason. There is a reason why Black women need to be honest about why they're getting evicted. The dusties. The dusties. Goddess Jolie Cosmetique. It goes to show it will cost a woman's life or eviction to deal with a dusty. There you go. I guess nurses were smart. I thought nurses were smart. Don't nurses know that 0 plus 0 gives you 0? Dealing with a dusty, it's like adding 0 plus 0. Dusty lower your value to 0. Exactly. And that's why you're evicted. Again, Girl on Fire 2.0. There's a reason why black women need to be honest about why we're getting evicted. These men that you're choosing, the men that are being chosen, the decisions that we're making, it's horrible. Gloria Jose at 3:30, a mother of three. Bingo. The decisions that we're making. Gloria Jose, where are the fathers of the children? Gone. When the first one was gone, boop, should have known. Don't let it be the same man. Why are black women being evicted? Because we're carrying the seed of poverty, D. That's why. 0 from 0 is never going to be 5. It's never going to be 32. Where are the fathers? Gone. They don't care. They do not care, and that's why they are not there. It is what it is. Enlightening below, this would be like an awesome idea, but the reality, I'm not sure about it. The solution to this, the only solution I see is for black women of all classes to band together, buy up real estate, and rent to one another, employ one another. It seems you are all you have. Sisters have to be their own safety net. It's sad but true. And you know what? I try to be my own safety net. If I needed help, I would never go to my family. Oh, God, no. If I needed help, I want to be honest with you. I want to, before I go to a family member, and I have a lot of family, I would go to my ex-husband. But before I needed it, I would go to a friend. And I try to be very independent. I don't want to go to anybody. You're all you have. How many have you? They've shown videos. They have shown videos. Women getting evicted, got babies. What? Got babies, and guess what, y'all? They're up there moving the furniture themselves. Moving the furniture themselves to. Well, you got all these children. Where's the man at? A 2 and 3-year-old might be running around. Where are they at? Carrying the seed of poverty D. I'm going to end the video here. We may do a continuation, but I haven't forgot about Michelle Otero. Let me say something. Oh my God, religion free. This lady said, my mother's crackhead Dusty would purposely get us evicted from apartments. Dusty's like drama. Dusty's like drama. Estelle Stevenson, it's amazing how many women blame Dusties or black men for being evicted. Well, the Dusties do play a part. They do. Still refusing to accept responsibility for their own actions. Well, they don't want to admit that they brought the Dusty in. Yeah. Don't want to, people don't like accountability. They weren't evicted because of their choice of man. Really? Never saw that on a real application. They just didn't pay their bills and are blaming someone else. Sad. I think that I'm going to have to disagree because they're not going to put the guy on an application, because if they do, Estelle, he's not going to pass the background check. But yeah, some of them ladies bring them in. They bring these Dusties in here. They bring Dusties in here. They bring the Dusties in. And then when their trouble begins, oh no. And MST, I got to stop here. She said, a man should add or multiply to what you got going on financially, safety, peace, and happiness. MST, they're not getting it. Who's the one that says 0 plus 0 is 0? But yeah, we have to be accountable. Why are we being evicted so much? We don't want to talk about that. The choices. Wow, and Lovely Day says this is going to happen with women doing all the work on her own, or with the Dusty acting the child. He's protected, the princess. Women from other races have a real man looking after them. No problems. And that's what's sad. That's what's sad. No, they do. Enlightenment Below says, the fact that fathers don't seem to think about their children at all. No, they don't care. And I just saw a comment of someone talking about, oh, what's it got to do with the daddy? What the hell you? Oh my gosh, I'm getting my emotions. What does it have to do with the daddy? If she's raising a child on her own. Are you stupid? That's his seed. Did she get pregnant on her own? Again, call it what you want. My mission is to stop women from carrying the seed of poverty. If you do, guess what? At your own peril, girl, carry at your own risk. Don't look to simply go, hey, well, here's my cash out. Oh, guess what? I'm gonna throw you back my cash out. Here you go. Here's mine too, boo. And they don't care. And since we know that by the statistics, by the actions of so many, why would we carry the seed of poverty D? Tippy Boo said, that's so cute. Tippy Boo said, when you stated how's your finances, ring a bell. My father always asked me that exact question until he passed away. That I always checked in to make sure certain that I'm struggle free. I'll ask my niece and nephews that. You know, I hear from one every now and then. That's what I'll do. Guess what? I have ex-boyfriends and my ex-husband asking me the same thing. Oh yeah, this and that. Did you check on this for your retirement? I just want to make sure. And for retirement, have you considered doing this? How's your portfolio? How's your stock? And you know, I used to get like, I am not a child. I'm a grown woman. I got this. Don't worry. No, it's caring. It's caring. So yeah, how do Black women become more? They're a victim more than anyone else. They're carrying the seed of poverty D. And last, I guess I couldn't find it, but Michelle Otero making me laugh. Stop it. She said someone told her that a lady was getting evicted on Section 8 and the rent was $8 a month. You got to be playing with me. $8 a month. I bet those nails cost more than $8 a month. 8, not 80, 800, 8. 8.00. If she can come up with those $8, that's on you. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's some Timberland boots up under her bed in the closet somewhere. Some Nikes or Adidas. Bow-legged Lou might be staying with Boo. $8? Girl, you deserve that eviction. And you're working too? Listen to a Dusty. So yeah. So in closing, the article very hard, just oh my God, just sad. Black women get evicted more than anyone else. Girl on Fire 2.0 was already saying. There is a reason why Black women need to be honest about why we're getting evicted, and it's the choices. And a sure way to poverty is to carry the seed of poverty D. Listen, this went a little longer than I anticipated. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell. Ladies, we want to stay eviction free. Child, you need to really avoid any and all type of dusties, and I'm out.